Hi Molly,
Hi,
how are you?
I'm good.
I was wondering if you could explain a bit about your condition from your perspective to make it a bit clearer for your teachers and teaching assistants.
I have a condition called cerebral vision impairment, and this means that the connection between my eyes and brain are affected, and therefore I need longer time to process information than other people do.
Do you know the causes for this condition?
Well, there's different causes, but the main ones are a head injury, a lack of oxygen to the brain, and very low blood sugar levels at birth.
Okay, what about in your particular case?
Well, I have very low blood sugar levels and a lack of oxygen to my brain when I was born.
Thanks for explaining and look forward to hearing about the specifics.
This diagram shows what I can see out of my right eye. So everything inside the blue line I can see, and everything outside the blue line I can't see. I also have another condition called tunnel vision. This means when I look ahead of me, I can't see anything below or at the sides of me. I can only see what's in front. This is different from your peripheral vision because when you're walking around, you can see your feet, but when I'm walking around, I can't see my feet. This is because you can see further out than I can. I like how this has been modified because the text is big enough for me to read as it's in a font of Arial and it's bold. This is very helpful for me. Also, it's spaced out, which makes it easy for me to find information quickly. I would be able to manage this because the text is big enough for me to read and it's not too crowded. However, it would still take me a long time to read it. And also, if there was annotation involved, it might cause a problem. I don't like my work to look like this because the text is too small for me to read and it's too crowded. This means it would be very difficult for me to find information quickly to answer questions. Also, it would take me a very long time to read just one paragraph. A newspaper article that looks like this is impossible for me to read. Can you read this? Because this is what the newspaper article looks like to me. Do you know where my friend is?
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, she's just over there.
That's not really going to help.
If you wave, Molly can see you better.
Whenever I'm walking down an unknown set of steps, if there's a handrail that I can use, then I'll use it, and I'll walk down slowly as well. And then when I get to a new level, I'll always feel the top step with my foot if I can't see it, and this means I can carry on walking down them. I prefer these steps because there's white paint at the edges of them, which makes it easier for me to see each one. However, I find it difficult to see these steps because there's no paint at the edges of them, which makes it difficult for me to see each one. I used to play football for the school, but then I later left and joined this development centre at Brighton University for all children who are visually impaired.
We're playing with the flow. Oh, who was that? What a shot. Great shot.
I look at other players' socks so that I know who's on my team and who isn't. But if everyone is wearing different coloured socks, then I have to look a bit higher until I see their coloured bib. This is because I can't see faces from a faraway distance. I find reading out loud difficult because when I'm reading, all my brain is thinking about is each individual word. I can't scan the next words in the sentence, which makes me sound not very fluent, and this is embarrassing for me. It's much better when someone else reads to the class because I can take in more information and I can have more processing time. When someone is reading something off the board to the class, I find it very difficult to follow each word being said, so I tend to just use my listening skills rather than looking as well. However, I still wouldn't be able to process everything being said. I'd really like it if you gave me modified work for working class and for homework. If it's an absolute emergency, call 999 and enlarge it to A3, but please ask me first. Always use my name when asking me a question because I never understand where people are pointing. And finally, when the class are getting their books out of the box, it would take me longer to find mine because I find it difficult to locate things in unorganised piles. Thanks for watching, I hope this video helped, and if you have any questions, please ask me at any time.